Nike in Japan. The mission of Nike is to bring inspiration and innovation to every athlete in the world, and that is exactly what our plan is going to be as we send a team over to Japan, specifically to the city of Tokyo. We want to show off some of our new products and to inform the people of Japan what Nike can do for them. One of the big things that we will be looking for is input from the people to see how well opening new Nike stores will be. We want to look for some locations that would work perfect to open around 5 new stores. Through this presentation, we hope to get you all prepared for what life will be like over in Japan and try to make this transition as smooth as possible. I will teach you about our step-by-step plan, the languages that will be spoken, the currency, and the popular foods that you can find in Japan. The first step that we will take to set up seminars around Tokyo so that we can show people some of the new products Nike is in the process of releasing so that they can get excited about. After the seminars, we will send people out to answer any questions and to hear feedback from the crowd. Once we get a good idea of what people think, we will start to look for areas around Tokyo and other popular cities to open new Nike stores. By the end of the whole process, we hope to have mapped out places for 5 new stores. I think that one of the biggest challenges that we will face while over in Japan is the language barrier. The main language spoken in Japan is Japanese, with Korean being another common language. Japanese is spoken by about 125 million speakers. Not much is known of the language history, or even when it first appeared in Japan. Substantial texts did not appear until the 8th century. Japanese has no genetic relationship with Chinese, however, it makes extensive use of Chinese characters, and a large portion of its vocabulary is borrowed from the Chinese language. Japanese is a script language, and along with the adopted kanji Chinese characters, several thousand kanji characters are in regular use. Each has a range of meanings, and most of them have more than one pronunciation. Which one to use very much depends on the context. The total number of kanji is over 50,000, although few, if any, native speakers know anywhere near this number. We will try to get everyone comfortable with saying a few common sentences in Japanese, along with understanding some phrases that they might hear. When we are in Japan, we will also have a translator to make the process a little easier for everyone. The next thing that will be a big difference is the currency. The currency that Japan uses is yen. It is the third most traded currency in the foreign exchange market after the United States dollar and the euro. It is also widely used as a reserve currency after the US dollar, the euro, and the pound sterling. 1 US dollar would equal to about 120 Japanese yen. While it may be pricier than some countries like China, Thailand, and Vietnam, to the surprise of many travelers, it is generally less expensive than the places such as Singapore, the UK, Australia, and Scandinavia. The nationwide average monthly rent, not including utilities, for a one-room apartment is between 50,000 and 70,000 yen. The average cost for utilities for one person is just under 10,000 yen a month, about 4,000 yen for electricity, 3,000 yen for gas, and 2,000 yen for water. When these are converted to US dollars, the price of living is really cheap. The next thing that I would like to go over is the type of foods that are popular in Japan, and the type of fast food places that you might encounter. Some of the popular types of food include sushi, tempura, miso soup, and udon. Japanese also has some popular American fast food chains if you are not comfortable with some of the other foods. They have McDonald's, Burger King, Subway, Moss Burger, and KFC, just to name a few of them. These will also help make the transition easier so that you can have food that you know. In conclusion, our main goal through this trip is to create new relationships and create new opportunity in Japan. We feel like this trip will be a huge success, and we will think that all of you will enjoy your time in Japan and will be able to learn a lot along accomplish the goals of our company.